What have you heard about the One Big Beautiful Bill so far?
Essentially take money away from the lower class and kind of funnel it back up to the top.
It is going to be cutting a lot of social services to a lot of people.
If you could make one big beautiful bill for this country, what do you think would be in it? Hi, sexy people. This is Ruby for Stripper News, and today we're going to talk about the big beautiful bill. Stripper News! Woo! In New York City, baby. By now, you've probably heard that the big beautiful bill makes big cuts to healthcare, gives corporations big tax cuts, gives the 1% a ton of tax breaks, and puts $1 million, billion, quadrillion dollars into ICE. Stripper News. But what you maybe haven't heard is that the big beautiful bill has been brewing since Trump's first impeachment scare. It's basically all about him leaving a legacy and getting that done early on in his presidency, which is super funny timing because there are a lot of files being investigated right now that could change things a little bit. Stripper News! I know it can be a little challenging to count all of the money involved in this bill, but since counting money is one of my pastimes, I was thinking we could do the math together. Stripper News! 1 trillion is a lot of zeros, but when you break it down, it really just amounts to giving every teacher in the United States a minimum $60,000 salary, plus giving every classroom $1,000 worth of supplies, plus giving every classroom a teacher's aide for those students with learning challenges, and we would still have $500 billion left. $500 billion, we could do really sexy things like forgive all the student debt in America and make college free for all, which is super cute and fun. We could also do things like give all Americans free health care. We could do things like have government sponsor grocery stores so there are no more food deserts. You know, just something fun and cute like that. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe if you want to keep up with everything Stripper News. Counting dollars is one of my favorite pastimes, but I noticed Trump has a lot of debt. I mean, $421 million in debt personally. Stripper News. In the course of all of his campaigns, he amassed $600 million in debt. So if he owes over $1 billion to business partners and campaign donors, giving them $4 million in tax breaks is an amazing deal for them. But I don't know, I guess that could just be a coincidence. Stripper News! Since we're fans of money here at Stripper News, we looked into how these tax cuts will impact the GDP. We found this amazing study at the Yale Budget Lab, and it looks like the GDP is going to grow by 0.2% over the next 2 years. Just to break that down a bit, that's kind of like making sure every American can go get 2 to 3 lap dances every week, every month for the next 2 years. The only problem is the economy is going to sink way down after those 2 years, because then the GDP will slow more than it would have if these tax cuts never ever happened. So it's kind of like we can expect to be in for a big national slow season. Stripper News! Here at Stripper News, we're all about getting the facts. So we reached out to the Republican National Committee for comment, but no one's gotten back to us yet. What have you heard about the One Big Beautiful Bill so far?
I've heard that it's a bill designed to essentially take money away from the lower class and kind of funnel it back up to the top.
It is going to be cutting a lot of social services to a lot of people, including Medicaid, Social Security.
And also cutting a lot of taxes for the rich.
What do you think the one big beautiful bill should do?
I think it should be like the opposite, right?
Stripper news! Would you say healthcare is a policy that everyone should have?
I think for sure, yeah, healthcare for all.
All I know is that he's been doing some terrible things recently, so I feel like it's just kind of like snowballing into something that isn't too good as well, yeah.
And if you had $1 trillion that will go back to the 1%, and you could do anything for Americans, what would you do?
Give everyone like a free bike so they can bike around.
A sustainable baddie, we love that. Stripper news.
I think everything that has been happening through the Trump administration has been like really detrimental to kind of like the foundation of this country.
And what do you think about the big beautiful bill's impact on higher education and taking away government-backed student loans?
I think it's gonna make the country a little bit dumber.
He's defunding NPR and PBS, which is like a lot of it's for like kids. Like I feel like that doesn't make any sense.
It's almost like they don't want us to be super smart, but what do I know?
Like if you're not educating your people, they're not going to be able to like question what's happening.
I am very optimistic about a lot of things. I'm optimistic about my future and everyone's future in general. And I think that's like kind of hard to say, but it's something I'm like deeply proud of, you know, that I am optimistic about how things will turn out.
Stripper news!
Stripper news!
Well, we learned that New Yorkers think that healthcare is sexy, harm reduction is based, and making a city where everyone can thrive is the goal. And although the big beautiful bill isn't as sexy as any of these policies, New Yorkers are still out here striving, thriving, and ready to make the city the best it's ever been. This is Ruby signing off with Stripper News with your GDP tea for today. Stripper News! Don't forget to leave us a comment to let us know what kind of policies are you into. Is it national health care? Free college for all? We want to hear from you.